Never have. Gotta give people the content that they want in the video.
Do they want this content? Hello YouTube! We're filming a video.
Hello.
This is wild, isn't it? This is Hope Priddle.
Hi.
You've met her in the vlogs before. And we are going to film a video today, which we've been inspired by YouTube in general.
People.
Yeah, and it's the Never Have I Ever musical theatre edition. So we've taken questions from like various people. We're going to answer them. Oh, but we're not using cards because we want it to be different. So we're
Save the environment, you know, like.
Yeah, save the environment. We don't need to use that paper. So we're using tea in stagey mugs, of course. If we have done it, we'll drink and tell you the story of the theatrical thing. Oh, the dog's coming in. Hello, Archie.
Archie! You can smell the sausage rolls, that's why.
Question 1. Never have I ever been to a show on my own. We've both been to shows on our own.
Yes. I like going on my own because I get worried that the other person isn't going to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
So if I'm on my own and I think it's rubbish, which I don't tend to anyway, then it's only me who's wasted the time and money.
That's very true.
But if I take someone else, I'm sitting there for the whole thing like, are you enjoying it?
I get stressed.
Are you enjoying it? Yeah, I get really stressed.
Yeah, secondhand stress. And also, you can't tell because when you're in the theatre and someone sat next to me, I'm like, well, I hate it. They've had no reaction, they hate it. But then you get to the interval and they really liked it.
Yeah, and also, go and show on your own. Like, even when you go with someone else, you're not talking to them anyway, so it's no different.
I do get a bit bored in the interval sometimes, but normally you find someone you know or like you make friends.
Or
I made friends the other day.
I do go with, sometimes I go with my mum, but we sit in different seats, or we sit in, she'll sit in front of me so I know I haven't got a big head in front of me. Like, top tip, hot take.
Insert picture here of when Hope and I went to Nativity the musical and had the tallest person on the face of the earth in front of us.
Never have I ever snuck into a show. No.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Do people do that? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Well, yeah, I think people do, don't they?
Yeah.
Print off fake tickets.
Oh. Never have I ever learned every word to a musical.
Don't know.
Do you not know all about Out of Hell?
Okay. Probably when I was younger, Billy Elliot as well. Like in secondary school, I was definitely known as Billy Elliot girl because I used to whack out electricity at every prize given,
Of course you did.
every levers do, everything.
I was wicked. I used to take the songbook into school and make my friends perform it, and everyone loved me, and I was really cool.
Never have I ever seen a bootleg.
Oh,
probably. Sorry.
Look, I don't condone filming them, and if someone was filming one next to me, I'd be furious. But I'm gonna watch
Someone was filming Prince of Egypt the other day, and I was getting jitty, very jitty. And they had a full-on picnic as well. That is bad theatre contact.
Hope and I went to that Out of Hell once, and my mum was sat a few rows in front of us with her friend, and a woman next to them in the interval got a full camembert out, but she dropped it and it rolled down to the front of the auditorium. Oh dear. But yeah, picnics. Anyway, tangent here, but
we digress.
But I watch a lot of bootlegs. So.
Yeah. Never have I ever got more than one programme for the same show. I think I have about 20 from Billy Elliot sitting under my bed.
God. I don't have that many. I think I probably got like a maximum of like 4 for a show. Like if there was a different cast, then I'd get one. Now I've got.
This is the thing with Billy Elliot though. Like the Billies change literally like every 6 months, so I was like, got to keep up. But yeah, they're all under my bed still collecting dust. But
they might be collector's items.
They might be.
Who knows?
Never have I ever gone backstage.
Go on, tell us.
Oh, I went backstage at Bat. Classic me.
Bat Out of Hell, for anyone that doesn't know.
Shorthand, first name terms. Yeah?
In New York?
No, in London, before they kind of like cut down on that. And I was very nice, the wonderful Gio let me go backstage, which probably shouldn't be saying because I don't think you're allowed to, but it was very cool because he was like, oh yeah, do you mind if my friend Ollie comes along? And I was like, yeah, okay, fine. Along walks Oliver Thompson. I just died, had to play it really cool. Wow. And yeah, it was pretty good. Had to walk around the whole thing just like very nonchalant, and I was dying inside.
I always feel like that. I've been backstage at quite a few musicals, but I always feel like you have to kind of play it cool, and inside I'm like, oh my god.
And I was sitting on the bike, like Gio was like, do you want a picture on the bike? I was like, oh yeah.
I've done quite a few. When I was younger, my mum's friend's friend was the Madame Morrible first cover in the original Wicked cast, and I was obsessed with Wicked. And mum had like said that we were going for a hospital appointment, and I mean, she was buzzing because I was like, oh, could we just stop at Wicked first because I want to buy this book? And she obviously was like, oh my god, result, I don't even have to make up a lie. So we stop at Wicked, and then Mum's friend comes in and she's like, oh, funny you're here. And then we go backstage at the show. I mean, we saw the show, went backstage at the show, and it was amazing. And I held the green baby and I looked vile. I had this disgusting cardigan on that my mum had forced me to wear.
I've seen that picture.
It's awful, it's awful.
Never have I ever left in the interval. You snake.
No.
Shocking behaviour.
I never leave early because I always think act 2 is better, so I like to stick it out and see, you know, what happens if it improves. But it was the man in the white suit.
Oh, that was recent.
I know. But basically, Steph and I went and we just wanted to see a show, so we just booked the most random thing we could book. And it was just like, it wasn't even bad. It was just like nothing, and we felt like it was pointless to be there, so we left.
You just kind of like couldn't be bothered. Just...
Yeah. So we went to TK Maxx.
That's a real upgrade.
But, you know, it was. Yeah.
No, I've never left at the interval, but I think my mum left Singing in the Rain. She also slept through the Red Shoes. Because I said to her, I was like, oh, did you see Leah Moa do this like amazing pirouette? I was like, it was incredible. And she was like, did he? And she was gutted, absolutely gutted.
Never have I ever got any show memorabilia. No. Oh, by memorabilia we mean like costumes from the show, not merchandise.
Okay, so this is the story. I was obsessed with Billy Elliot when I was younger, and I went to Corey Snide's last show. It happened to be like my 13th birthday at the same time, and we realised his family was sitting in front of us, so we got chatting to him. Well, not him personally, because obviously he was on stage, but his family. And they were like, we told them it was my birthday, and he said, oh, okay, we'll get Corey to ring you the next day, wish you happy birthday.
That's so cute.
Obviously, like, he was an awkward 13-year-old. He wasn't going to ring me. But then his dad rang the next day and said, Corey couldn't get to the phone, but he's left his Billy Elliot shoes that he's worn in every performance, and he's signed them for you, and he's left them at the hotel.
That's
and
amazing.
Lo and behold, he did, and I still got them to this day. And I also got Andrew Pollock's t-shirt from Bad Out of Hell at West End Live when he threw it out into the audience. I still have it, I still wear it, you know.
Did you wash it?
No.
Ew.
Never have I ever made friends with someone in a show. Alas, I have not.
I made a lot of friends with people in shows. I mean, you see most of them on this channel. Now, just if I want to plug, I made friends with Steph Rojas through In the Heights the musical. And we're starting a podcast, so come and tune into our podcast.
That was a really good segue, that was nice.
Yeah, I'll leave a link somewhere. We haven't actually recorded our first episode yet, but we will be. Yeah, I mean, I've made friends through shows. I feel like there's a weird thing about it because some people say they're friends with people and they're not, and then there's like the awkward thing of like, are you friends? Are you not? But like, you know, whatever. Hope's friends with my friends.
But am I, or am I just kind of scraping in?
Yeah, kind of, but you're kind of friends. Never have I ever missed a show or turned up late.
Ooh, what was that?
You never have?
No!
Oh.
Absolutely, hey, you know I get there about 30 minutes early, and I get really touchy.
Same, I get very stressed, but I think it was like the 3rd time I saw Matilda. I went with my mum, and we went for dinner first, and she didn't realise that the show started at 7, not 7:30.
Oh, is this like the family showings and stuff?
Well, they all start. Matilda always starts at 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, except on a Saturday. But so, yeah, we were late and it was really embarrassing and we missed the first song.
Were you in a really obvious place?
Yeah, we were dead centre of the front row of the dress circle.
You're my nightmare.
It was really embarrassing.
I would have been sitting there like giving you massive side eye, like tutting.
Yeah, honestly, I was really embarrassed. But the ushers were so nice.
Yeah.
They're like, don't worry at all, you can watch it out here, go and get a drink if you want. And I was like, okay, you're really nice, but I'm stressed. I almost missed Chicago once. My train was delayed as usual, classic Southwestern. And well, this is a long story, but basically I was on the train with Tiger Drew Honey, who was in Ann Arbor. Yeah, and he was like, I think he was low-key flirting, but I couldn't tell. But I was like really blunt because I was running late, and I was like, haha, he made some sort of joke, and I was like, ha, and then got off the train. And then I was running, and you know at Tottenham Court Road there's like a billion stairs.
Yeah.
So I was running up. I had a minute till the show started.
Where was Chicago?
Oh, the Phoenix, yeah. And then the show started 15 minutes late. Furious.
Never have I ever waited at stage door. I feel that's a no-brainer, really.
I don't really like stage door. I find it very awkward. But when I was younger, I did.
Yeah.
If it was like someone super famous, also on Broadway I would, because I feel like it's really different there. Who's your best stage door experience?
Oh, I don't know, because I've never really, that thing, I'm the opposite to you. I've never really done it when there's been a famous person there.
Really?
Yeah, I've been like, okay, that's too awkward.
Yeah. I had quite a good one. When I went to see Jason Robert Brown at the Palladium, they had really good guests, so it was Rachel Tucker, Betsy Wolfe and Norm Lewis. and everyone was getting photos, and I was getting on with Betsy Wolfe, and I was kind of shook because, like, not that I was like the biggest fan of her, not in like a horrible way, but like, you know. But I was like, she's amazing, I want to get a photo. So I was getting a photo, and then Norm Lewis got in the photo, and it was absolutely iconic. Everyone at stage door was like, that is the best picture of the night. And I was like, I know, thank you. Never have I ever regretted not seeing a show.
Mine's a really obvious one. Mine's Spring Awakening, which I feel like I should have seen. But it was in London when I was a little bit too young, and I think it was a bit... because I didn't want to go with my family, and equally I was probably too young to go on my own, and now it just hasn't come back round again. So, and I missed the one at the Hope Mill, so I'm just kind of waiting it out now.
I feel like there's a lot, but I can't think of any of them now, but there's always shows that I think,
the thing, I was drinking then, I was thinking, I've got to think of one now.
A lot of them I think it's like when you were younger.
Yeah, exactly. I wish I'd seen the last 5 years with Johnny Bailey and Samantha Bart.
I hope I saw it 6 times.
I don't.
It was amazing.
It wasn't even that long ago either, but
no, a few years.
I'm looking forward to the new ones. That was incredible. Because Molly Lynch is fabulous, so yeah, it'll be good. Never have I ever cried at a show. This is a really big one for me.
You're such a loud drinker.
You're like, that was quite a slurp, I'm sorry. I do not cry at anything, absolutely nothing. I've never cried at a show until, wait for it, surprise, surprise.
Oh, who's gonna guess our show?
Yeah, Bad Out of Hell closing. Because they were doing like a special rendition of It Just Won't Quit. When Rob went over to Christina, I just suddenly, I was keeping it together, and I was just standing right at the front. I was like, it was just one very loud, obnoxious, visceral cry. My mum looked at me like, you never cry. That was it, over. I had my moment, had to get it out, because I was like, I'm never going to see this again, and I will. And then I will, and then I went to New York, and it's coming on tour, so I lowered my dignity for absolutely no reason, but yeah, it happened.
It's fine to cry, you don't need to be embarrassed.
I know, but I don't, it's not very on brand for me.
Yeah, see, I cry at everything.
I don't, I'm just like...
I cry at a lot.
No.
I don't think I've ever, like, really awfully cried. Well, in the Heights last show, right, I hysterically cried, but the corker is, I wasn't at it.
What?
I was flying back from Australia.
Were you crying because you weren't there?
Yeah. Steph, who was Carla, FaceTimed me while I was on the plane, and I paid for Wi-Fi and everything. And it was like cutting out, and I couldn't see her, and I was so upset. And everyone was Instagram storying, and I was like... You
got massive FOMO, basically.
I was so upset. I remember sitting in Hong Kong airport on our stopover, writing this like letter to In the Heights, and like I tweeted it and stuff. It was really awful, but I was really upset. Imagine if there was a Grey's Anatomy musical.
Made me really teary. Yes, that was it. It wasn't like a sad feeling. I think it's quite a cathartic show.
It's like emotional.
Yeah, and it's just because it's joyous and it is uplifting, but it is very overwhelming. It's like, yes, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, brilliant. Saw it 2 days in a row.
I know what one I cried at. Hadestown. Firstly, I cried when she went, I was alone so long. I didn't even know that I was lonely. Oh my god, I was like, what? Excuse me?
Right in the film.
Honestly, it like took my breath and I cried. Right, the camera count again, so sorry if it's in the wrong position. But yeah, Hadestown was very emotional. But I loved it, that was insane. But yeah, really emotional. So the final question is, never have I ever cosplayed for a show.
That's where I come into my own. Okay, so basically my lovely mother started making all the costumes for me, all of Raven's costumes. In Bat Out of Hell. In Bat Out of Hell. Neither of us can sew, so they were all put together with tacky glue. And
impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, so I did Raven's wedding dress, Raven's party dress, did Zahara's costume as well. Did a bit of Strat too with a t-shirt. And actually, funny story, because that is how I met Olivia. Because Olivia on her blog did a. Now is it on your Twitter?
Yeah, like on my blog, I'm at Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, did a competition, like a cosplay competition, like, oh, send me your pictures for your cosplaying for a show. So I was like, oh, okay.
For Bat, yeah.
Was it specifically Bat?
It was to win 2 tickets to Bat.
Oh, to the sing-alongs, right? Oh, no.
Just to the show.
Oh, okay. Long time ago. Yeah, and I won that.
Hope Riddle won it. And it wasn't fixed. Like, I feel like people now probably think
because I didn't know her at all before.
We'd never met or spoken. And I was like, you've won, message me to... like send me your details, and then we started chatting. And then I think I then invited you to the sing-along. One. And then we got and here we are, filming a video for 4 viewers. The joy of theatre, bringing people together.
That is actually true though. Like,
it is. I've met so many people through theatre, it's amazing. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks Hope for being on my channel.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's been really fun actually.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get into YouTube. I'm just not
so.
good at filming on my own.
I just thought it'd be really awkward, but
no, it was
the
quite
fact
fun.
I've said that is awkward in itself.
Well, whatever, it's fine. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you for another theatrical, stagey video. Maybe including Hope. Maybe about Battle of Hell.
Oh yes, how well do I know it when it comes back on tour?
If anyone has any suggestions of videos, let us know. And that's all we've got to say.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh my good lord.
Oh my good lord.
In Paris.
So do the draw break.
I do that little shih tzu face, you know, the little dog. It's like the meme of the dog. It's like.
Thanks for watching. Bye. Like, comment, and subscribe. Wow, look at Hope in the corner. She's like a little mouse.